Good evening, this is Tonetta the Human, and welcome back to our Romano-British Horde campaign. And you join us at Britannia, of all places, where last time we managed to defeat the Celts. We caused a little bit of chaos between the Western Empire and the Western Empire rebels. Hopefully not more of that later. Hopefully that bug has been dealt with. But yes, I have reset them to be Horde factions. It was definitely when I removed them shadowing each other when the game actually started reworking at the end of last time. So hopefully that is no problem. We also saw when we removed the fog of war that this boat was actually a little bit too far away to reach us this turn. So we can, if nothing else, get this lad back across. Now, as for these guys, looks like they are not going to make it actually, doesn't it? Okay, we're just going to have to take the chance that these guys can somehow make it home. They're basically being sent out as scouts, and unfortunately for them, it's probably not going to work out too well. But we got the new general lad over here, the guy who was spawned because, yes, we removed the Romans from Britannia, and thus we triggered Romano-British. That's us. Excellent. So, okay, we have that army back. Don't really know what to do with them, to be honest. I could just kick the Franks back out, make them a horde again, although they are actually currently under siege. I think that was the... who was that? The Alemanni, I think? But again, yeah, we don't have visibility of that. That's just... from my memory from when we had the fog of war gone. But the Lombardy, yes, now turn up with the Huns, which is good because I really would like a little bit of assistance smashing the Huns. And for today, we got the Vickers Vandali to take out, and we're hopefully going to be able to take out the Roxolani. Down south, we do over here with good old Einstein of Beirut. Yeah, we should be able to head into Alexandria next term. That should be good fun. But to kick things off, yes, there's going to be a big old affair with the Roxolani, led by Baker. Oh, that's a name I remember well from a previous campaign. But she's not looking so good on this one, is she? No, she's not. All right, well, we're going to take on these chaps. No ladies in this army, unfortunately. Absolutely rubbish, but they are, yes, absolute rubbish. Herdsmen and runaway slave spearmen. Let's shoot them down. As ever in a sunny battle, we're going to quickly get ourselves moving forward to hopefully get them killed off pretty darn quick. I'm going to get my catapult just to aim in at that tower over there. Let's just charge into these spearmen. That one looks like it's okay. Yay! Job done. Just about, lads. Also aim for that one. That'll be perfect. I'm just going to charge into these guys. It'll be absolutely fine while everyone else get themselves set up. So smash into them. Ooh, we got one route, not quite the two though. That's a shame. Right, you guys pull out of that. You don't need to die unnecessarily. It does mean we just trigger a route, gets everyone in position, and that means we should be able to now just start using our missiles instead. We have this flank to ourselves thanks to the tower going down, and yes indeed, their general and all the cav are over in that side of the battlefield. That's what you want to see. So that tower's gone down. That means you, sir, can probably just shoot at whoever's standing in that kind of a direction. I think that'll work for us. Ballista's going to move forward just a tiny bit further forward. That'd be great. Yeah, a couple of rocks. Come on to flaming, please, sir. Go on to flaming. He's a little bit further back. If he doesn't kill us brutally, but there's always a chance he'll do that, and it's amusing if so. But I don't really want that to happen with this army because it is actually my good force. So there we are. There are some very weird... yeah, they haven't really loaded in yet, have they? Come on, load in properly. Thank you, horses. Brilliant stuff. And, okay, I should change it in the settings. I probably should, you know. Right, well, I'm going to go get the chariots out there just to deal with them. These are slave spearmen. They're not even archers. So they're not doing anything to us. Yeah, they're going to come and chase us down. You know what? They're probably quite quick, actually, lads. Do you want to come and deal with them? Yeah, you know what? Let's send the two light lads over there. And these guys are just getting routed permanently. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. Yeah, they're probably going to rout before anything's even happened in this battle. But they might catch one or two of us. Don't know if they've actually got any ability to hurt us, mind you. Because they are kind of terrible. That is one chariot down. Alright, just turn into them. I think they'll rout, to be honest. Let's just hope we don't lose too many. Yeah, we routed them. All is fine and dandy like lemon shandy. Let's just keep charging them down, because they're not doing anything noteworthy here at all. We might lose the odd Sarmatian cav in taking these out, but herdsmen are absolutely catastrophic. So bad, they are only good for chasing things down. And sometimes I might say that about things like Barbarian, like Cav. Those are actually, well, they'll lose most of their men by charging in, but they'll still be able to do some of that. These are absolutely worthless, aside from chasing down already routed enemies. Nothing else that they can really do. Right, well, you know what, chaps, you get yourselves back over here. We'll do similar with them. That'll be fine. The general is getting a bit closer now. These are just being routed on cycles, which is absolutely beautiful. And yeah, we'll just keep on firing the flaming shots because we might get the odd beautiful hits. Not quite, but you know what? It's not too shabby. General is going to charge on in. I'm just going to send my cavalry running across their lines. You just keep running. Yeah, that's good. You keep... Oh, that's a big hit on my special lads. All right, go to normal. Go to rock throw. Start using rock throw instead. The chariots are just going to wangle their way over here. That's fine by me. Get these cav over there. You guys want to run, actually. But yeah, we'll get the Grell Knights and the General in on this chappy McGee. I think, sir, you need to stop, actually, and you can just start shoveling yourself forward. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Yeah, get yourselves onto javelin. Head hurlers should be hurling heads. Indeed they are. And that's good, these guys. You can just continue with that. We are, unfortunately, just getting these chariots picked off just a little bit. Come on, chariots. Get out of there like you're supposed to. Always being so chaotic, aren't they? Absolutely marvellous. Right, well, yeah, they're pretty much all fleeing. General's fleeing. These guys are fleeing. Down goes Kingy McGee. You should have been a queen, lad. You should have been the queen. Okay, well, that seems like pretty much job done at this point. My chariots are still trying to kill themselves. But that aside, all looks pretty good. Well, between the routing and everything else, we pretty much won here. We just need to pick a moment. So let's just run on in. It'll be fine. Might lose a couple more than we need to, but we'll call it there. And with that, they have been absolutely crushed. Well, we had ourselves our customary crash there, so we'll have to take a few more hits instead. Sack the city and get moving. Pretty empty, all things considered. And this might be the end of this boat. Oh, it indeed is. You know what that means? Oh dear, this one's as well. Right, well, the rest of you are just stuck in Britannia now. Enjoy your lives over there. Okay, we've sacked that. There was nothing there to actually steal, which is a bit of a shame. Can we get these guys to catch up? They'll probably catch up enough in time. Now, all right, the funny thing is, actually, whilst we had ourselves a crash there, and that has generally happened at least one battle per every episode. Last episode, when the entire game just decided to melt down over Sicily, I actually didn't have a single battle go wrong in that occasion. Just had the whole game implode. On that note, here we are. The Western Empire rebels surprisingly decides to settle in Sicily. Who would have thought it? They're pretty much just at this point, both factions have just been exiled here for ruining the game. Oh, I lost the game. Oh well, so those guys are just left there forever, much like our friends up here. Sorry about that. But you knew what you signed up for. I'm sorry if you are actually not a Horde unit like this guy. It's unfortunate, but you signed up with the that lad at some point. Go live in Cornwall. You can be the new Cornish. That'll be fine. As for you, sir, you're quite a sizable force here, but not a lot to do with it. So we might go and just kick out, yeah, the Franks who are currently sitting there as far as I'm aware. But you're going to have some trouble because we're kind of at war with everyone. Do you know this, by the way, sir? Yes, we are kind of at war with literally every faction for what is potentially obvious reasons. Not the Sassanids and not the Eastern Empire rebels and not the Huns, but I think everyone else, yes, I think that's the case. Okay, that is a terrible, terrible force that's just been plodding along there. They also haven't followed the road, which is not necessarily ideal either. You go down to Campus Roxolani. Now I think about it, and these two can go take care of Sonamate. Nice. Okay, that'll be fine, probably. You go down the bridge. Now, we're not really ready to take Tomstantinople yet, or Tomstantinople. But we are ready, oh yeah, to go and smash up Alexandria. Oh, actually, before we do that, let's head in with maybe just a select set of men, actually. I'll take... The thing is, we don't want to use up all of our mercs. Oh, we don't want to lose the ballista, although we can hire more ballista around here. What do we want to do? We don't want all the money to go to these mercenaries because they're already costing us a fair amount. You know what, I'm just gonna say this army will just get a bit trashed, okay? It's just going to get a little bit trashed. It is fine. That is what will happen to it. Alexandria will go down easy enough. We're not giving them our money. There we go. We're now back joining up with the force. We'll just we'll come along. Oh, we catch the wonder. Yay! It does sod all. But it gave us a big pile of money, which is very nice indeed. They're welcome to take it back. We'll just come and kill them again later. Yeah, for now, we have these mercs. We could hire up more over here yet. We do now have, yeah, the 2 different ballistae that we need to worry about. But yeah, we can use the mercenaries in actual battles, but if we're just going to walk into a town like that, we'll just do this. So hopefully our factionaire will actually, you know, live. But it might be a while to get some reinforcements, so you might need to grab a second town down there. In fact, Alexandria probably would have been quite a good base for that, but we'll take the money because we could very much do with it. Well, unfortunately, our assassin has been Britannicus again. Oh dear. Yes, we're a bit more of a horde than that. But we're going to head on into Sarmate, even if we can't do anything to reinforce that force. We'll just see how they get on. We indeed are going to keep moving with Veldic. People in flight, the Slavs. Oh, ah, yes, the Slavs have now arrived as well. Excellent. Where exactly are you, lads? You're up here. Oh, that is marvellous. I'm sorry, lads. There's quite a lot of rebel territory on this map right now. It's going to take you a while until you can find someone to burn down. Looks like, yeah, the Lombardi are going to Lombardy, which is interesting. Yeah, go and smash up the empire over here. That would be nice indeed. So the Slavs have indeed emerged. They want a little bit warmer weather. Can't blame them. Yeah, the Franks have been kicked out of Avaricum, but they've still got Samara-Briva, which is fine, I suppose. You know what, if the Saxons aren't going to go and smash Tarraco, I'm going to go do it anyway, because sod that. The Saxons, though, are heading towards Cordoba. I don't blame them. Plenty of Danes and Norse in that part of the world, even these days. So, okay, Eastern Empire rebels probably not too happy about their lives down here in Syracuse, especially with the Western Empire sitting there. But hey-ho, that's just the way it goes. Now, yeah, of course, the Sarmatians are running off in that direction. We'll just plod back towards the road. We'll head towards Tomstantinople. Maybe we just need to put it under siege. It will take a while. We'll have to get everything else organised before we settle. But I don't think there's too much more to organise at this point. We've got, yeah, this lad over here. Obviously, we need to turn off the fog of war at this point, obviously just to go and see the Slavs. But yes, they've arrived as well. So that's another faction hoarding. If they do settle, maybe we'll go back for them. But I think for the time being, we're quite happy with that. Well, I had decided to besiege Petra, but you know what? The Sassanids have turned up. And you know what? I'll leave the annoyance of that particular city to them. They can deal with that one. We'll just head up towards Jerusalem instead. Of people in flight, the Western Empire. Okay, they've officially hoarded. Now, they would have hoarded out of Tarraco. Oh, yeah, Tarraco. Which way did they flee? Because I arrived and the Burgundy were sieging it, so this could be problematic. Yes, please tell me this little path is free. It is free. I can escape. Okay, need us not worry about the Western Empire. They are there. Wavy life has ended. Oh no, my Pannonian spy. Oh well, one day we'll know what's going on over there. Yes, this is a slight problem actually. Ah, the Saxons have settled in Baetica. Okay, very nice indeed. So, you are... which one? Yeah, it is down south here. They have decided to settle Andalusia. Very nice of them. Excellent stuff. So yes, down this part of the world. We'll just leave that to the Sassanids and them to duke it out. A little bit extended. Constantinople is under siege. So is Sarmate. And we are very close. Yeah, to making it over to the Roxolani. That's good. I don't know where the other Roxolani are going, but I think they might well be trying to capture one of the old settlements, so I might need to go and grab somewhere. Lombardi have settled in Liguria. Okay. That should mean they continue to put pressure on the Eastern Empire. That would be, yeah, something to keep an eye on, because we're going to need to rebuild out of here and push this way, tidy this up, as well as move eastward and south against the Romans. Okay, should we just have a quick little look at the, yeah, Foggle the tug of war. Yes, that's exactly the sentence I wanted, Thomas. Carthage, yes, the Berbers are going for Carthage, makes sense. This old horde is stuck over there on Sicily. Does that mean they have a new horde somewhere else? No. Oh, huh? Wow, they spat them out a long way. I was going to say, yeah, because they've already got some horde units here. It probably only gave them a couple armies. It has only given them a couple, but they've spat them out all the way over here, which is of interest. So I wasn't as safe as I thought going this direction, but I certainly don't want to go any further into Spain. Nice seeing the Saxons and the Burgundii down in Iberia, though. Looking very nice indeed. This map is looking ridiculous. We need a few more grey patches in the east, though. We need a few more of them. So we'll settle Constantinople once we've dealt with these two. This is one turn from surrender, and we'll head into the Roxolani settlement next turn. They actually have some good, well, maybe not next turn. There's some good units actually, don't? Oh yeah, the Slavs. Slavs are coming this way. Yes, I probably need to run off, don't I? It's fun. The Roxolani run into them soon enough, and the Sarmatians heading down here. They do like to do that. Hopefully they'll just go and deal with Athens for me, and I won't need to worry. Isn't that absolutely marvellous? Campus Samarte has given up, sacked immediately. No issues there. No money really either, though. So I'm going to bring these along in this direction because these are just all horde forces. It doesn't matter what happens to these forces. They can just be basically thrown away. Actually, best not losing too much because there are some horde units here, but there are a fair few of my proper units too. Yeah, you see quite a few of these had themselves proper training from Rome. Hoping Tomstantinople has very, very similar kind of training facsimiles. So we will see about that. As for Jerusalem, yes. Do we want to settle in here or not? We could actually choose this one as a settle down spot, but there are quite a few armies around. So I need to bear that in mind. These guys need to be paid, and I need somewhere to settle down. So is this going to be a bit extreme? I'm just a bit concerned about this force because it's a bit early, really. It was supposed to be a little bit of a jab, but maybe they are a bit too early on the scene here. We could just sack Jerusalem right now, though, so I'm thinking that's probably what we should be doing. Now, I do wonder, Mr. Game, if you will allow me. I'm just going to grab a few of my mercs, but not too many. I do wonder. Yeah, it's not going to allow me with one ballista. It knows that ballista isn't enough to go and head into the city. Fine. We'll go and use him instead. How does it feel? It feels okay. Clear victory. We're going to sack. Now, why is the game taking a while to load here? Don't like that. Alright, fine. We still gain 13,000. And yeah, we'll send them off with us. Maybe what we need to do is just go and clear up Philadelphia. If we just at least demolish there, that's under siege. If we just keep demolishing their infrastructure, they'll be too busy trying to take back their cities. This is just kind of like a pre-war raid on them before we get to the main show. Yeah, let's think about it that way. You, sir, you do need to be a bit careful here. We do have a spy. You're a bit bearded. Please stay alive, sir. We need you just to clear our path. I think we're fine for the time being. Let's go a long way around Arles. It's fine. It's pretty this time of year. But, okay. Bit of a strange exploration, this one. But, ooh, Lombardy's taking on Ravenna. Good. That's a job I need done for me. Another day, another random city to go and smash up with the few men that we bother to bring along for the job. Another settlement sacked and only 81 to give to those mercenary ballista. But yeah, we're down to just the one ballista with a good amount in it. It's a little bit unfortunate. Just knock these guys out of the way. We just lost some of our actual men, Thomas. That was really bad, actually. That was really, really bad. We lost our proper troops and not the mercenaries. That's exactly what we're trying to avoid. Nonetheless, we've got a good amount of money here, and while the mercenaries are going to help keep us alive, they're spending our money quite a lot, and I don't like it. Nonetheless, we've got plenty of men over in this part of the world. Constantinople's only a few turns from surrender, and well, we'll see what happens with the other guys because we're attempting to see if we can swing by Italy and just finish off what we need to. The Berbers, they kicked themselves out of Africa already. They'd only just settled over here, but yeah, apparently they've been, yes, rebellion. So we'll just get this guy out of the way, faction leader. Lovely, he'll just continue to flee. I don't mind about him fleeing too much. We're awfully close to Death Valley here. I don't like that actually either. So what we actually want to do with this army is, in theory, just make sure that Rome has been lost for them. Ravenna is still theirs as well because Lombardy haven't managed to take it. That is a shame, but it is just the way it is. You so come down towards my main territories. In fact, ooh, yes. By the way, some nations have settled over here. I actually can't see it on my map, but yes, they have settled in Thessalonica. So that is something to bear in mind. There are more rebel ships around, which is mildly terrifying. You, my good friends, you can just stand here and get in their way. That's kind of the point of view. And you can just put this under siege as well. Grab yourselves some rams. All will be fine and dandy. You know, actually, lift the siege because you're a bit of a target to be sallied against. Time for another shoot down with the Roxolani. This time we have quite a lot of reinforcements. This time they actually have some useful troops in the sense that they have some experience. They're also half dead, but they do have some Virgin Cav with free experience. The Virgin Cav are fairly decent little light chargers, as we saw in the Roxolani campaign, but that's really all they can bring to this party, not a lot extra. One unit of armoured archers, very nice indeed, and obviously the faction heir is here too, but yes, he needs to go down. We've got reinforcements. Let's just make sure we keep the proper troops as healthy as possible. After a very, very slow start indeed, it is time to get on with some kind of battling. It's pretty much going to involve, yes, these guys immediately running away. Got some foot archers over there, Thomas. Probably want to go and, you know, run them down. That's kind of the point, actually. Yes, go take out the towers, make sure none of that nonsense is going to bother us. And let's try and keep, yes, our actual units, these guys, just completely out of the battle, please. I don't really want to have to deal with them. Right, slave spearmen are going to be cleared out by an accidental hit there. That's absolutely fine. Just get on top of those foot archers as well. Archers can probably call off the shots. There we go. That's done his job. And now you can just do whatever the hell you want. Once again, we're just going to clear them all out immediately. They'll just rout the second anything happens. And we've accidentally run through the gateway. Yay, that's fun. Okay, let's not get too... What a shot that was, actually. Well done, my friend. That one less good. But you know what? I'll let you off because he did just clear out 2 units. At this point, actually, if we accidentally end up clearing them all, then it works out very nicely for me. Another hit right on the noggin. Lovely stuff. Okay, let's go and get you guys to charge on into those armoured archers. We've accidentally cleared out everything in the city by accident, which is excellent. That guy has a new door for his house. You're welcome. And we do seem to still be hitting a few of our horses in the rear. Not ideal. Also, these colours of the Roxolani are a little bit irritating to me because it does somewhat remind me of my campaign, and as a result, yeah, unfortunately they'll probably get themselves wavering and dead before they hit. The ram's done its job, yay! Okay, the ram kind of did its job there. Nice work. You guys did take a small hit, but it's always going to happen that way. Okay, you guys turn around, go clear these guys out, that'll be fine. One day the warlord might turn up to help his friends, but to be honest, the boulders are mostly doing the work for me at this point. Yeah, because obviously I played the Roxolani quite recently, not only are the colours similar, but I kind of see the Roxolani and just think it's my faction, so a few moments of confusion here or there, but you know, it's all fine and dandy really. So you get yourselves back in this direction, that'll be absolutely fine. And yeah, I don't think they've got an awful lot going on for them at this point, do they? They have a few herdsmen. It looks like their cavalry have actually mostly run into the city because they've got fed up of me clearing everyone out. So we'll just clear out another unit here and then we'll probably wander our way out to the city and leave it for the rest of them to finish up. Seems there's a few herdsmen here, we might as well charge on into the terrible faces. Excellent stuff. And are they going to melt? They didn't melt straight away. That's interesting. Okay, well the Virgin Light Cav are coming actually. Should probably get out of there before they get onto us because they had a fair bit of experience. We are... Ooh, look at nice hits there. Excellent stuff. Those boulders are doing great work over the walls. I love it. Right, get yourselves out there right now. Keep yourself galloping. Those herdsmen aren't going to cause you any trouble, but the ladies behind might. ignore the ignore the hammer and paulers around here. They could be problematic. The enemy captured your walls. Oh no, we're going to lose. And in classic Rome Total War fashion, we're going to let one horse run into their own city and thus open the gates for us. So, oh, where is he? Yes, he is. Follow him in, lads. Follow him in. That'll be absolutely perfect. Okay, so you get yourselves through that city wall there, and we'll just repeat the same nonsense over on this side. Well done, sir. Thank you very, very much. It's really, really appreciated, actually. So, since we're not getting very far, we'll just continue to sacrifice these 3 units, who one day are just going to become some random citizenry anyway. So we'll go and charge on into these lasses over here. I don't think they can win it by themselves, by the way. There's still quite a lot of general to take on, but you might as well just keep on fighting. At this point, we're just chunking them down the plaza. The general's still just standing there. So, you know what? We'll just let the clock tick down. Oh, he is going to react to that now. He's going to react to that. Okay, fine. We'll put it on double speed, not triple. Boring, lad, boring. But yeah, he's not in a rush, is he? He's really not in a rush at all, actually. What's he doing? Is he going to go out or is he going to come back in? Some of them are coming back in towards the centre. Okay, well, you go hit the runaway spearmen then, and we'll just leave the Grell Knights on the plaza. You're supposed to be killing this lad, by the way, guys. That's supposed to be what you're doing, so he doesn't reactivate anything. Good, you just about managed to do your job. Utter fools, the lot of you. Alright, well, looks like the general doesn't even give a damn about his city here, so we'll chuck these guys down as much as possible. Oh, he's moving, but doesn't need to be too urgently towards the centre. These guys could be in trouble, actually. Yeah, send the Grolls instead, and you guys just hold him. Maybe we'll rout him, maybe not. These guys are going to rout in a moment, though, aren't they? They are going to be broken. Okay, fine. But that might just distract them. You guys stop. Just kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Ah, how silly. Alright, fine. The Grell Knights have themselves a nice little charge position here. Fortunately, those guys have been routed, but the time is ticking down and they're not doing anything to actually win this battle. So, sod them. We'll charge on into these lads, see if the Warlord wants to do anything with the 40-odd seconds left. But I doubt he's going to get past all the Grell Knights, to be honest. Don't really want to rout these guys, so actually, best pull out, actually. We're not going to kill every last one of them, are we? So we might as well just hold them up. At this point, it's just a case of whether these slave spearmen can actually plough their way through to the plaza. If they stand and fight for long enough, they ironically won't make it. So yes, while they do fight us, unfortunately, that's going to cost them their goddamn city. Have it, Pedro, have it. We're not even going to have to take on the faction leader here because he doesn't give a damn about his people. So, we're going to win the battle, and we're going to hoard them as well. And with that, we are going to send them a-flying. They're heading northeast by the looks of them. Very interesting. There was a general already in that direction. But yes, that's our work there done. Okay, so what do we want to do with these guys? Because we are, I think, 1 turn over here. 1 turn, which is kind of unfortunate, actually, because we really are not too far from smashing up Rome. So I would rather kind of get that done because there are some mercs here, so I could do it with mercs, but really I could easily just go and do it in a turn or two. So I am, you know what, there's like nothing left here. It's been chunked down for ages. I'm going to lift the siege. I'm just going to re-siege it because I can waltz in here whenever I like, sir. So I'm just going to restart your starvation. Now, as for these guys, I wouldn't mind them sodding off in one direction first. I'd really like to get down this way. Be nice to see if I could get some of these forces in that direction. Would it just be better to get these back to Rome, though? I think, to be honest, I probably just need to grab my actual army here and get them back to Rome. Most of these are, yeah, there's quite a lot of Horde archers and things here. But the rest of them, if we can get them back to Tomstantinople some point, yeah, I think that's what we need to do. And then you guys are all Horde units. You're probably going to be dispersed in a turn or two anyway. But we'll just get you back together in this part of the world and we'll just see how all of that goes. People in flying, that's the Roxolani, of course. Settlement sacked. And down here, Petra. Do we reckon we can do that? We might need, you know what, this isn't even about the money at this point. This is about, oh, mercenary elephants. Oh yeah, that's what you want. You know what, sod it. I'm spending the money. This could be more fun actually. So yes, let's go in with some elephants and take Petra. That is absolutely magnificent stuff. I forgot you can get some elephants. Alright, we're going to do with this. It isn't so much about the money at this point, so much as just causing them problems. As we've just seen, yes, Sidon is actually Eastern Empire rebels, so that isn't anything for us to worry about. This will clear the Eastern Empire out of this corner and should hopefully give these guys a bit of time to just exist whilst we organise everything else. Dacia's been, yeah, Dacia's rebel, we already knew that, but the Huns still poking around in that part of the world. Fine, we keep going, but we've nearly found a new home. By keep going, I of course mean, you know, go in walk on into Petra with those elephants I just mentioned, because that's what we're supposed to be doing, Thomas. So, oh, this guy, he loves his horses, doesn't he? All of this great nonsense, proven loyalties, yes. Alright, 78 years old. Oh, it's a shame he isn't dead already. It'd be much easier to walk on in here without him, but he is not particularly noteworthy in battle, aside from maybe some of this. It's like movement points and cavalry, of course. But yeah, nothing too much actually. Right, apart from that, he has, yeah, kind of just some trash actually. Elephants are going to have some good fun here. Let's head on in. In we go then, and our infantry line looks like this. It is these two chaps. It's Steve and Tim. That's all we've got here today when it comes to this. Oh, they've flaming arrows. Where are they? Oh, Eastern Archers. Yes, of Thomas, of course. You knew that. Do you have anything to go and counter them? We do. I would like these elephants to not be running amok. Yeah, panicked by fire. Maybe just try and get to the gateway, lads. That would be nice. You're supposed to be opening this gate. You know what? You're kind of ruining the fun here, guys. Yeah, they're running amok. They're running amok already. That did not take very long, did it? That did not take long at all. Okay, we'll see these guys in another battle. But I forgot they had flaming arrows, and that's kind of it for these guys. Right, ballistas. Ballistas. Do you want to aim at this gate? We kind of need you to aim at the gate instead, actually. Right, everyone, you might want to be careful about where you tread. Well, that started well. Well, the gate's open in spite of these guys who, obviously, if they decided to rout in the city, would have ran out home. But no, they're just wandering around here, getting in my way. Utter bunch of pricks. Right. Okay, well, we'll shoot down this tower, I guess. And as for the rest of it, well, I suppose, Mr. Camels, it's your job to start earning your money. You've been earning a lot of money. You can earn a few less, actually. Thank you very much. Try dying instead. So get yourselves over there. Hopefully not getting caught out by the elephants. Can you camel riders just keep on running on in? I think we'll do that. Lovely. Will you stop trying to line up in the way of the elephants and get on in? They do some stupid things sometimes, don't they? Right, all camels. That would be great. Just get all of you in. And, oh, there's their bodyguard. Oh, lovely. We're going to rout terribly, aren't we? We probably are. We probably are. Just get yourselves into the city. Enough of you in here. Hopefully, we'll be able to deal with him. So, everyone, get yourself into the battle. Get the generals as well. It's just going to be a camel slog here today, and we don't need to worry too much about this army. To be honest, I kind of want quite a lot of my mercs to be dead, actually. So long as we can actually, like, kill him in the end, all will be fine and dandy. Probably good just to get one of them in behind, just to make sure we are mopping him up, because, you know, the camels will probably be a bit too smelly in a minute, and he'll probably go down. For the time being, his hit points are just about lasting. Yeah, we'll eventually pile on through. It's fine. But at least anything else for you to do? Let me just make us a second hole. It might be quite helpful. Indeed, we have got the break, but oh, there he goes. Fine. He's been defeated. There's not much else to deal with here today, so we'll just keep sending the camels forward. They'll do the job. We don't have to pay them, which is all I really care about. And these Eastern bloody archers who've ruined our elephant fun can die in a hole. Don't worry, we will use the elephants again. None of them have been actually killed here today, but I was hoping to just plough through the streets with masses of elephants, which is always good fun, but sadly not. Sadly not at all. This was about to collapse on top of our camels because they're utter numpties, but it looks like at the very least we're going to go and grab this city for ourselves. At this point we're actually going to be using the boost Solari for the only time in history. That's fine, we're going to pull them off the plaza. All Cav, just pile on in, and they're at least off the plaza, which means we don't need to worry about them too much. The Mitanni, I mean, they're just chunking us down. This is absolutely marvellous. Somewhere out there, the elephants. Which unit got caught by the elephants? One unit of camel raiders apparently got caught. I think they didn't get caught. I think they just happened to be running off in the same direction, to be fair. But time for the Limitani to go down, and it's absolutely fine. We'll just let everyone chunk through them. Just run through, to be honest. That'll probably be the best way of doing it. If you just want to get back on top of them at this stage, you'll probably be fine. So there we are. Victory and glory. No elephants really for us here today. No. These bastards go down, damn it. Right, they got a few kills, but to be honest, yeah, good old Einstein, a Beirut, he did the job well. And by did the job well, I mean, you know, he managed to kill people, including many of his mercenaries. We didn't gain very much from it ourselves, of course. So, we'll just plod off in this direction. I'm sure all is fine. Bloody mercenary elephants. Useless twats. There was so few flaming missiles as well. It was 2 volleys, I think, is all it took. Ridiculous. Anyway, we'll go deal with Italy, and then we can finally walk into Tomstantinople. Everyone seems to be settling down. Oh, it's the Berbers again in Africa. Right, they'll be kicked out in a turn's time, won't they? Useless cretins. Right, well, at the very least, we can plod past Campus Roxolani. You, sir, can keep on, hopefully, making a safe passage down to what will be our new homeland, at least for the time being. And as for Rome, yeah, there is Rome. Rome. Let's go and get the general into there. That will be magnificent. It's looking a little bit strong. No, it's just peasants. Okay, it's just numbers. It's just numbers. Great stuff. Right, grab us a load of towers. We can just, we'll just take as many losses as we need to in that one. It's fine. Although maybe just to the actual Horde units. Constantinople slowly being knocked back now. As for this stuff, just keep an eye on what they're doing. They weren't besieging it, I thought, or at least it did look like that when I was hovering over it last time. Okay, well, we'll just keep on plodding up in that direction, I think. Yeah, okay. People are starting to settle just a little bit, though, but it is shaking things up because it means a few settled factions are being booted out. Interested to see if the Saxons, do any more pushing in this part of the world. Currently only got the one settlement, but they might well do more down there. It's a little bit too peaceful for some of them for my liking, to be honest. Now, ooh, okay, Sassanids and Eastern Empire rebels. Now, yeah, this is Einstein of Beirut, and I can't help but notice we are in that kind of part of the world. So maybe you are destined to stroll on in a minute or two. But on the note of strolling on in, I think what we need to do is just grab any forces which are not Horde units here. Which actually isn't many of you, is it? We got you, Summation Auxiliar, Light Chariots. Yeah, I think that's about it, actually. So you guys just step out. You don't need to die. But everyone else, you can die. Rome, we can do what we never did in the first place, which is sack Rome. It's only 12,000 this time. But it will do. We don't have to go back to Tarentum, thankfully. That's really what I didn't want to have to do. And we can go and grab this force. We won't put that under siege just yet, but we're pretty much ready to go into... Oh, damn and blast. I really shouldn't have sent him in there, should I? Oh, well, it's fine. Western Empire, do you want a ceasefire? Yeah, we'll offer a ceasefire. Why not? Why not? You're literally stuck on an island. So actually, no, some of them are around here, aren't they? It could be problematic. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. This lad is almost kind of a bonus to me as well, so I don't really mind if he gets himself killed. He's not really the guy that I'm here for. He's just an extra lad who joined us. Do you mind just ignoring us, actually? You know, the guys who displaced you. We don't want any trouble. Oh dear, maybe we're in trouble. There is a lot of people in flight, or there are a lot of people in flight. There are a lot of those messages. The Berbers have been kicked out. The Western Empire rebels have been kicked out again. The Western Empire have settled there instead. And then we have some end of turn reports. Diplomat in Thrace has gone down. Cosonia, whoever she was, is now dead as well. Okay, we're just going to follow the Roxolani down south because why not? As for these guys, yeah, we'll just put them under siege. And we're not actually at war with either of these. So I'm just going to see if I can plod past them for the time being. I might have to keep them back out if they go and take over rebel territory. But if I could just work my way through back over here, that would be nice actually. It'd be nice for these guys to have a little bit of a rest. He's been to see Beirut. He's had a nice time, damn it. But you know what? He's going to try and head back to Tomstantinople for retraining in the coming turn. So I think, yes, Ravenna. There are a few units in here. There are a few units to take down here. Do I want to try and do this without these guys? Can we just win this one? Procopius, you know what, game? We're going to... Oh, apparently not. Okay, well that's not ideal really, is it? Ravenna is obviously holding on because of that. Alright, well they're mostly trash units, which is why it's fine. But I will maybe just have to hire up a few mercs just to get that one over the line. We'll try again in another turn. One day we'll settle, damn it. It's a new turn and there's yet more people in flight. The Western Empire again. The Western Empire rebels continue to swap around on that hellhole. Patrick introduces Christianity to Ireland. Don't know who Patrick is. That place seems, as far as I'm concerned, to be a complete wasteland. The Celts haven't resettled either, which is interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. Alright, this time in Ravenna we're going to have to do it properly. So I suppose my impatience will have to... be ignored for the time being, and we will actually have to head into Ravenna properly in a turn's time, and I will actually bring along my troops because I'm going to fight the battle myself this time. Alright, fine. As for everyone else though, just give me a little bit of a moment to... What are you doing over here? Okay, some weird things have happened. I'm not at war with him though, so they'll hopefully just leave me alone, but I might just need to buy a turn or two to let them wander. Fine. We continue just to dance around the Roxolani in that part of the world, and we're absolutely okay over here. One day we'll make it in, I promise. And the Slavs, oh yeah, they are piling through some of that Hunnic territory, aren't they? Yeah, go and smash up those lads. New homeland for the Berbers in Africa once again. They're going to try, and I suspect they're once again going to fail. Let's head into Ravenna, and let's clear these guys out. You know what? Are we going to auto-resolve it? We probably shouldn't, but I'm just going to click on it anyway, because I really just want us to get into Tomstantinople. Stop worrying about these guys. We lost some of the warlord who will get back to his full health anyway. That's good. So with that, we can immediately... Actually, I'll keep the horse archers, but the rest of you, useless lads, you can be disbanded. That'll be fine. And keep moving on this way. We're actually not on board with the Vandals. That's nice. They're our friends, sort of. They're not killing us anyway. And this guy, don't really want to take him on. We'll slowly make our way back over here. And if that's done, does that mean it's time for us to settle into a new home? It might be, and that's basically what I was trying to skip through that battle, because I really just want to, yes, head on back in and settle my home. Right, 22,000. No, we're going to settle. We're going to settle a brand new capital, obviously, the city of Tomstantinople. Absolutely marvellous. Now, interestingly, we can't actually get Ground Knights here because they haven't built a cocking hippodrome. So, do we have to do that? I guess we do. We have to spend our money on a goddamn hippodrome. First things first, though, is probably just to actually retrain what we've got. This can actually... Does it have a hermitage? Do you have the hermitage for me? Yes, you do. You have a full abbey. Oh, 2 experienced monks. Finally, we can retrain the monks. They can have friends. Oh, excellent news. We will get ourselves some proper boats as well. Now, what has that done to our forces? We know, for example, this guy's fine. He specifically had plenty left. These forces, however... Oh dear, they failed. Oh, oh, oh. Well, that's an unfortunate withdrawal. Yeah, I thought he just said they failed. Well, that was interesting. Oh well, they are just my Horde forces. Yeah, we're still over here. Some of our lads are over there and down in Cornwall. Come and have a nice time, chaps. Enjoy your life. Over here, yeah, you seem to have kept a fair few of your units. That's fine. So, we're settling ourselves down. We'll see how all of this goes. We'll just turn down the tax rate. We actually don't have a general here. Probably a good idea just to, yeah, rebuild all this. Maybe not the wall, but rebuild everything else. Bit expensive, that. Well, good news. The Slavs and the Huns are at war. That is what we want to see. They are besieging the unpronounceable town, and that gives us less work to do. As for this little army here, I think their job should be pretty obvious. We need to head down this coast here to Salona. Hopefully still have enough to take them down. Goths are neutral and the Vandals are neutral. That's probably good. I think that's all that's left of the Vandals, by the way. Do you want to take that town? It's kind of begging for it, I would suggest. I'll go and sack it with a single horse if I can, actually. That would be quite fun. Yeah, we'll probably go and do exactly that in a minute. But we can go get these guys back home. We actually barely lost any of our proper troops. We've been incredibly efficient with our use of armies in the meantime. One we do need to be a little bit wary about is this guy who is deep into enemy territory. Although I say that, realistically they've been ripped apart. I mean, this is Sassanid now, this is Eastern Empire. All of this is rebel as far as I'm concerned. So, yeah, they're looking in big trouble. We're losing 14,000. Why is it that bad? Why is it that bad? I'm not sure, you know. What is the problem? Army upkeep is 16,000. Yeah, that's reasonable and expected, sure. Do we want to go and grab other settlements? We probably do, but this one, unfortunately, has fallen elsewhere. What do we need to do when we rebuild here, to be honest? Well, we need to just re-trigger hordes, which will give us a fair few new units. Other than that, to be honest, we don't need to do a huge amount. We just need to refresh our forces, which is kind of what we're doing right now. So we'll refresh the army, get ourselves a spy or two. You know what, sir? If you want to just settle in Tarsus, that's not the worst idea, actually. I mean, they're not trading with each other, but it's not terrible either. Okay, yeah, that might be a plan. What do you want to do? Well, that, you could settle that, but it doesn't seem very worth it. No, just come here for retraining. We just need to retrain. We just need a couple boats, and then we're going to spend our money on other things. Yeah, we just need to get a couple more sacks in just to keep us going here. We had plenty of money to hemorrhage. It will just be a few turns to clear up from the retraining, then we'll just pump out a load of troops. Unfortunately for our Hording friends over here, I think they are going to die, so we'll let that end. They were only going to settle populations. We'll get fresh Horde armies soon enough. It's fine. They all went to go live on the farms, live on those marvellous, marvellous farms. So you come down here back towards Tomstantinople. We are losing only 13,000 now. That's slightly better. A new homeland. Oh, the Alemanni in Telekinesis. Very nice. Okay, people in flight. That's the Western Empire rebels. Do the Eastern Empire? Yeah, well, they just keep swapping that around, don't they? And the Vandals are now the richest. That's because I've lost some of my money. Okay, build that other boat. Can I... Oh, what do I want? What do I want? What really makes the difference for me? The onagers are fun, but I get ballistas anyway. So what I really want is a couple chariots. Head herders are nice. And to be honest, some of these guys is what I want to see. If I come over here, we'll do the same as last time, where we'll grab ourselves... Oh, maybe that's not the... Oh, it's mostly peasants. It is mostly peasants. Okay. That is of interest. You might just go around them. Maybe we settle somewhere else. We'll come back to kill them another day. With it slightly better weather, maybe. Can you get out of my way? Oh god, everyone's in the way. You know what? I think this is a time to leave it for now. Next time we'll continue our short little stint here in Tomstantinople, because every turn we lose quite a lot in terms of our money, and so our money is going to run out quickly. But to be honest, mostly what we just need to do is retrain. I don't know if these guys will quite manage to get the retrain. I don't think they need much, to be fair, but we'll just get some new units. We'll get a fresh set of hordes, and we'll get ourselves a couple boats. Certainly, we do want some of those. So next time I hope you'll join me for that. Luckily, we seem to have fixed the nonsense with these guys. They're just having their own little game here on Sicily. It is absolutely marvellous, because whoever gets kicked out immediately ends up with 4 armies to beat up the other one with. So the results are consistent and very, very silly indeed. But for now, I will leave you. I'm Thomas, this is Tenos TV, and this has been a nonsensical Romano-British campaign. Thank you, and tally ho. Oh, it's definitely burning down. Woohoo! Peace. Peace. Just take peace. Utterly rejected. Why are you such a nonce? That was absolutely insane. This is such a mess. I have no idea what I'm doing.